President Obama has recently unveiled his budget request. What are your thoughts on it?
Let's see. Let's come back to that one because there's a lot that we could talk about with the budget request.
Oh, I can narrow that down if you don't mind.
Please do.
All right. What are your thoughts on President Obama's budget request that would increase taxes on the top marginal tax rate?
I support that. I support raising taxes on the top. I think as we need more income, we need to get more resources for our government, and I support that.
All right. Out of $1, how much do you believe that the government should be able to take from someone at the top? As it stands now, the top rate is 35%. President Obama would raise that to 39.6%. What do you believe the top rate should be?
Honestly, I haven't thought about it. I don't know what I would say. I don't know.
All right. Let's see. As it stands now, the high estimate for the unfunded liability for the nation's entitlement programs is $114 trillion. Do you have any ideas to fix that issue?
Say that one more time from the beginning.
I said we have $114 trillion in unfunded liabilities for the nation's entitlement programs. What are your ideas to fix that situation?
Well, one, I support raising the taxes. Another thing, raising taxes on the top wage earners. But another thing, for example, the entitlement program, Social Security. I think we need to raise the cap on that. Right now, only the first $110,000 is taxed, but at 4.2%. I think we need to raise that so we can have more money needed to support these programs.
What are your thoughts on President Obama's recent controversy over mandating contraceptives?
Man, you asked some good questions. I think it's a service that needs to be offered to people, but I support it. I know it's tough, and I know that the church is upset, but I think it's something that needs to be paid for by healthcare. I think they should be covering that, the cost of birth control.
Okay. What are your thoughts on President Obama's refusal to allow the Keystone XL pipeline and the recent spike in the price of gasoline?
Oh, yeah, and it's two different things here. One, I do support President Obama's not allowing for the pipeline. I don't support that. I don't like how it's going to affect the environment in a negative way. I oppose that. But also with the rising costs, that's all has to do with what's going on with Iran. Iran's upset, and so that's what's causing the price of gas to go up. So, but I think we should consider using our own oil reserves to help keep costs of gas down for our own country.
All right. No, I say you had mentioned Iran. Do you believe that Iran is developing a nuclear weapon? And if it is, do you believe that the United States should take some kind of action to stop them?
If they are creating a nuclear weapon, absolutely. But are they? I don't know. They haven't been as cooperative as I'd like to see them be. I think that there's a lot of questions left unanswered, so it's still too soon to tell whether or not they are creating that weapon.
All right. Thank you very much.